this video, we'll go over the configuration necessary so FortiWeb can append an X-forwarded 4 HTTP header with the real client source IP to every request it forwards to the backend application. This allows the application to identify the real source IP of the request. Web applications usually require the client's real source IP address to track and analyze where a request came from. In this video, we'll walk you through how to configure FortiWeb to use the X-forwarded 4 header to address this requirement. Navigate to Server Objects. Click X-forwarded, provision the following by clicking Create New button. Enter the name and configure options required. Click OK to save the rule. Navigate to Policy Web Protection Profile. Edit the profile. Under Standard Protection section, add the rule that was created under X-forwarded 4 option. Click OK to save the configuration. Then on Step 3, navigate to the Policy Server Policy. Edit the policy in which you would like to apply the web protection profile, including the X-forwarded 4 rule. Add the profile including X-forwarded 4 option. Click OK to save the configuration. Before verifying if X-forwarded 4 functions as expected, in the XFF rule, we need to ensure that Use X header to identify original client's IP is enabled. Then, within the web protection profile, configure an IP list including the IP that will be denied or blocked when detected. Now we're ready for verification. Now let's send a request with an X-forwarded 4 header, but omit the IP address that's expected to be blocked. The server responds with a status of 200, and the traffic log captures the IP address from the X-forwarded 4 header as the source IP. Next, we send a request with the X-forwarded 4 header containing the IP address that should be blocked. This time, the server responds with a 500 status, and the traffic log still records the IP from the X-forwarded 4 header as the source IP. Additionally, there's an attack log indicating that the request came from a blocked IP address. In the selected X-forwarded 4 rule, click Create New button. It allows IP, IP range, and IP group. Taking IP group as an example, we select the IP group which are trusted. Click OK to save the change. The X-forwarded 4 rule has an option for setting up trusted X header sources. To enforce anti-spoofing and enhance security, FortiWeb will only consider the HTTP header contents from the IPs listed in the Trusted X Header Sources table. If you don't specify any IPs in the Trusted X Header Sources table, FortiWeb will trust X headers from all IPs. We send a request with X-forwarded 4 header containing IP 11.22.33.44. This request will be blocked. Here we receive a response of 500. If we change the Trusted X Header Sources, send the same request will get a response of 200.